Hey, StockPulse family, welcome back today to Talking Hidden Treasures. Today, I've got Glenn Jessome, CEO of Silver Tigre. How are you today, Glenn?
Patrick, doing very, very well here in Halifax on the east coast of Canada, and thank you for reaching out for a little update.
Yeah, so heading into the Silver Symposium, I'm sitting here going, I need to connect with all of these people who are producers. And you are one of those people that came to my list as someone who's producing actual silver, plants that produce in the short term. So let's take a step back, though, and talk about what's happening at El Tigre in Mexico. Can you just give us a quick update as where you guys are at with that project right now?
Look, we've been very, very diligently working on the project. Bought a public company back in 17, 18, got to work, put 1 million ounces of open pit resource silver on the books quick. We're going to get to that. We'll talk about that in a minute. We kind of parked that, and then we started going after that high grade El Tigre quartz veins full of silver, and we've had some great success. Look, I got to tell, if it's your first time listeners coming, we've been building mines for 30 years in Mexico. Our group out of Halifax, some big mines, many of them have hit billion-dollar market caps. We've traded on your NYSE down in your neck of the woods. But really what we keep finding is old American mines. The Americans went into Mexico and they all left in 1930 when silver went from $1.33 to 10 cents. And we've had a real great success rate of going and looking at what those old timers left us. That was El Tigre. This is just such a history. Go on my website if any of your readers want to read about the history. But I'm going to say one thing. 100 million silver equivalent ounces came out of that old mine in 20 years, 1910 to 1930. The average grade was 2.5 kilos silver. The old timers had a 100 ton and a 200 ton per day mill over that 20 years. That's all we needed. High grade, low tonnage mine, which means it will be very profitable. That's really the reason we bought this thing. It's why we drilled it. That's why we're going to build it.
Now, from what I understand, you guys are not just planning to build, you have already gotten the funding and you are on your way to some short-term production goals. Can you talk a little bit about that?
I can be careful what I say until we get the official document out at the end of summer. But look, we've been recognized. Our track record speaks for itself. We've raised in a very tough markets over the last 4 or 5 years, $100 million and spent it exactly as we needed to. So we would know we had enough for a mill, process and put ore through, and we'd have enough for a beautiful heap leach operation to go beside it. We got all that done in our heads. We've made the decision that works. And our success in delivering 4 types of mineralization. We've got open pit, we've got high grade silver veins, we've got a shale zone. Go on the website and check all this out. These are all the discoveries made over the last couple of years. And this last one, pay attention to this new sulfide zone we've drilled here in the last several months. 50 meters, 700-800 grams silver, beautiful stuff. All of it's going to be beautiful ore. But the plan is we've done the work. The next piece of work, which will come out, call it end of summer, call it early September, will be our PEA. That'll be the roadmap. That'll be the roadmap of how we're going to build this thing. And basically, we're already well down the road. We do have a permit for the mill already, and we've applied for a permit for the heap leach. So a lot going to happen here in the next several months as we really start to drive this thing towards, as we like to say, making some metal.
Absolutely, Glenn. I appreciate you taking the time to hop on, give us an update, and I definitely look forward to keeping in touch with you, especially as we come up to the Silver Symposium. It looks like you might have some great results to announce right before that event, so we'll have to be in touch.
Absolutely, Patrick, and thank you for this.
Thanks again, Glenn. See you next time.